Oh, hey, how we all doing? Hope you're all doing well. I'm so fucking done with this week. Scared the shit out of me. Thank you so much for that's 13 months of tier 3. It's too many months and it's too many tier 3. But thank you. Muchly appreciated. Frog. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week or good day or something good is happening. Hope something good is happening. Hope something good. I wanted to say just before I start, first off, I'm not having a good week. Unfortunately. Not great things happening in my life. But that's fine. So if I get angry, I apologize. But also, I didn't start this up because apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, the whole club was looking, I assume, at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. So I don't actually know what any of this means. I'm going to go apple bottom jeans. Because apparently, I guess, apple bottom jeans is just the way to do things. You rock some metal bottom jeans. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've just got... I think every single pair of jeans that I own just don't suit me. Loving the hairstyle, by the way, suits you. Thank you. I tried it out today because my hair was getting long, but now I've got like this little mullety section. Look around. Okay. Oh, it's ringing. Oh, look, it's a birthday party and a crab. I don't know, I was just giving it a shot. Thank you for hair. It's a bit pineapple-like at the top, but it'll do. Hello? Hello? Who is it?
That's the supervisor.
Hello, supervisor.
Hey, how's the life going?
Yep, pretty good, I reckon. How things with you?
Me and the wife just got back from Indonesia.
Ah, well, celebrate Datang Kembali. That means welcome back, I think.
Thanks.
Anyway, what are you calling about?
Alright, I also have a picture of myself just looking at myself. It's sitting in the background and I don't know why it's there. I have a case for ya.
Cool.
It's a pretty spooky, so hold on tight.
I mean, this whole situation's a little bit terrifying. I'm holding on.
There's a little sloth who sucked my dick once and I was just off the bay. I don't know why. Martin's his name. Says he's been hearing the ghost for about 2 weeks. So get this.
Damn, that detective would make a good Yeah, no, I'd love to put him in my house. He has
a team of ghost scientists. They're called the Ghostbusters, and they were pretty good, and then they made a second one, that was okay. And they didn't have any movies for a very long time, and then there was an old female version, which I guess had one of the Hemsworths in that. Anyway.
What's Ghostbusters?
You haven't seen fucking Ghostbusters? What's wrong with you? I don't know what it is. I never actually saw it. Anyway, he's hired some of them, right? And they can't find anything. They've been in Ireland for 2 weeks.
Whoa.
The ghost is still at large. I'm the ghost.
I'm making a prediction. He's the ghost.
So the head scientist there, a monkey, calls me up. I'm the greatest investigator I have. So I said to them, I'll send my best investigator. But Lobster Cop wasn't available. So I'm asking you, the second best investigator.
Oh, man. I fully understand. the picture is in memory because he's a ghost. It makes perfect sense.
I fully understand. Lobster Cop's abilities far outweigh my own.
Yeah, but you're pretty good. So you up for it?
I know, sounds very scary. I'll have to be very brave.
I believe in you, detective. I don't believe in me. Look at my sexy self. I'm waving to myself. Hello, me. Hello, me.
Right. That's just what I wanted to hear. Thank you, Supervisor. I'll do it.
Wahoo!
Can you give me a summary of the case before I go?
Sure thing.
He's a good boy. He's real nice. I like... Let's pet his beak. Puck him in the eye.
The basics are, there's a Slothos here and a spooky ghost around his island. He calls a bunch of ghost scientists, but they're stumped. It's up to you to solve the mystery of the haunted island.
I would like to point out just below the stream, there is just the game, and it's called The Haunted Island. So they just...
What is it?
Why did you name the Haunted Island like that?
Because that's the title of this case.
Fair enough.
It's tough for you to grab the magnifying glass and get going.
Name drop, that's the name! Yeah, I know! Right?
Ow.
I'm a scary man. See you later, Detective Supervisor.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I looked at myself, not thinking of who I was, but who I wanted to be. The birthday party that I had years earlier, with the strange teacup man behind me, a couple of fish, and of course, the crustacean band. Would they be there? Would I be there? Hey, Winterseed! I'm in a mood, but how are you going? There was only one way to find out. Call them up and ask. As I didn't have a phone, but only a magnifying glass, I would not be able to call them.
Yes, my trust...
Actually, you know what I need to do? Oh, I can't check the levels. Oh, not too bad. I'll turn the volume up slightly.
Oh yes, my trusty magnifying glass. Can't solve mysteries without it. Now I can write thick, clean things and see them up close.
Now I get to see my crustacean band. I didn't need a crustacean band. Also in a bit of a mood. I hope your mood's okay. Who were they? The teapot man, Peppa Pig, and of course another fish. What were they doing there? What was I doing there? Was that a knife in my hand? A saucepan? Or my magnifying glass? Was my other hand a knife? I had many questions. Why was Magikarp there? And who was this man behind the curtains? Why am I talking out loud to myself? There was only so much I could ask.
Time to solve a mystery.
Alright, easy. Let's do this thing, baby!
Grace Bruxner presents...
I know, right?
A Frog Detective Adventure.
Soundtrack by Dan Golding. As I sailed towards the mysterious island, I could only think to myself, this boat doesn't have a sail. How am I doing this? Starring the Frog Detective, Martin, Larry. No, the mouse. Bernie. Fresh X. And the...
Case 1. The Haunted Island.
If this is going to be a mystery, I'm going to pretend to be a detective this whole time. And talking out loud to yourself is literally your job as a streamer? Yeah, it is.
I saw the monkey in front of me, waving. What did he want? What was he thinking? Behind him, some strange fellows looked out, and the starfish stared at me from the water. What were they doing here? What was I doing here? Was that lightning? Why are they holding a clipboard? The only way I could find out was with my trusty magnifying glass. Notes. Maybe in a suit. It seemed strange that they would be in a suit, especially given the fact that... Oh my god. I looked at him. Unexpectedly, the koala floating in the water. Should I help him? No. I would ignore him and talk to my friend. Hey! Oh, you're... What's the...
Oh, hold on. You finally made it. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
It's basically Marge.
I've heard so much about your adventures, homie.
Time to frog-vestigate.
I'm a huge fan.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, Doc.
When you figured out who was even behind the first in Witch Town, I couldn't believe it. Even though nobody I've thought would have solved that mystery. I mean, who startles an entire forest?
Oh, you've been following my blog posts. None of those are real.
Yes, I'm Mystery Monkey 49. I comment all the time. Ooh.
Using my detective skills, I've come to the conclusion that that monkey is a liar.
He wasn't who... They weren't who they said they were at all. I ripped off his face. A skeleton! Sorry. Just adjusting some things in the side panel here.
I even made a funny joke and you responded.
Of course I remember. I'm Mr. Monkey 49. He is not, in fact, a fan. He is, in fact, a monkey.
Please, Mystery Monkey 49 is my online. You can just call me Mystery Monkey.
Of course. Can I ask you some questions about this case?
Questions? Yes. What would you like to know?
The resident. What's up with your face? May I ask who the resident of this island is?
That would be Martin. Martin. You can find him hiding in the forest. He thinks ghosts can't catch him there.
Very interesting. I'll investigate.
What would you like to know?
Tell me where to start. I don't know what I'm doing.
Who should I talk to first?
You're talking to me already.
Oh, okay. Who should I talk to second, smartass?
Larry.
The tall-red one.
He always wants to meet new people. Oh. Something about that word, new people, was strange to me. This island was supposed to have one resident, but in fact there were many. An oddity. Perhaps I was the ghost? Questions aside, I needed the question monkey now.
I think he wants new people to meet him, not so much the other way around him.
I'll check it out. Why the fuck do you live here? Thanks.
What would you like to know?
I'm good. You keep doing you.
Lopper's going to... I could feel that Lop was going to have big sex on this island. Some part of me tingled. Squirmed and moved. It was my eye, it's lazy. I pulled out my pipe. It was already smoking. My pants pocket where I kept it. was on fire. I felt his big sex. I did. How lewd.
See you around.
Mysterious indeed. A clue? The starfish smiled at me, vacant. Dead? Alive? Who killed him? Am I real? The thoughts flew through my mind like fire, quickly moving from one incandescent candle to the other. His face looked quite hilarious, but none of that for now. I had to continue with my investigation.
Hi. Howdy. What are you doing in there? Swimming? But there's a storm. It's not raining yet. Besides, it's not actually that unsafe to swim in the storms.
Hey, Fee! How you doing?
Everyone keeps telling me to get out of the sea.
I do. It's a very poor man bun, but a man bun nonetheless.
But it's safer than in here than it is up there. Why's that? No ghosts in the water. Ghosts can't swim.
I pondered that to myself. And I agreed. How do you know?
Martin said, "You don't look that happy in there." I guess I'm not. Sorry to hear it. Thanks.
May I ask why you're so sad? That's a mood. Hey, Big Plum! Hey, Big Cum! I'm narrating in the voice. Big voice for big loppy mood. Everything went quiet. I was curious. May I ask why you're so sad?
Well, it's kinda silly. I really want a magnet. It's the number one thing on my Christmas list. All the kids want them, and wow,
Look at my eyes. What the fuck? Bunlop's good. Bunlop looks good, pretty good, I must say. Thank you. I'm getting compliments for this. It's very nice. The unfortunate thing is the mullet, because the rest of the hair doesn't go up there. At the moment. But if it did, I would look bold. Eyes are fucked, but the hair looks good. Thanks. Ah!
terrifying eyes.
I pondered to myself, a magnet? What could that possibly mean? I didn't know how magnets worked. I think it's cute with the mullet. Heck, or you could cut your hair. No, I'm not cutting my hair. The hair stays. I ain't cutting my hair. I like my hair. I really need to redo this little ponytail though, because it's pretty loose. Hang on.
I really want a magnet.
What?
I told you it's silly.
Why do you want a magnet? I mean, it's a fair point. Why would you want a magnet? The thought raced through my mind. Magnet? I'd heard that word before, but I couldn't quite place it. And that'll do. Hello. Hello, Hakai. How you doing? There we go. It's a pretty attractive thought. Magnet? Why do we want a magnet?
Well, go on. My dream was to attach a magnet to a boat and hold on.
Oh,
Why? Boats are fast. I'm not fast. If I hold onto the magnet, I'll be really fast too.
nice. I didn't understand what the man was saying. Oh, heck. You alright? Big hugs for Hakai.
Big hugs. Ow.
I really hurt myself when I hugged. Ah! I hugged the thing. And I hurt my hand. Hang on, let me redo this. This is agitating me a lot at the moment.
Nice. Right. I don't have any idea where to find one, though.
I got the second shot of the vaccine yesterday. Ooh. Yeah, no, that would be a bit hurty. Can understand that. You seem cool. I hope you have a good time. Yeah, we're all hoping for a speedy recovery from the vaccine. Take it easy, you know? My amazing man bun skills.
I don't have any idea where to find one, though. And even if I did, there's no way I'm getting out of here. Not until the ghost is found. That's interesting.
I thought to myself, what if the ghost wasn't real? What if I wasn't real? It's impossible to tell.
Is there anything you need to know?
Magnet!
Why did you want that magnet again? So I can touch the back of the book. Oh, right. If it sweetens the deal, I can give this big shell in return.
Sweet! I thought it might be a magnetic, but it's not.
Why would you think a shell was magnetic?
Luckily I have today and tomorrow off work. I'm glad you do. Take as much rest as you need. Big hugs, big love.
How was I supposed to know? Or am I a scientist? Okay. Anything else you need to know?
What else do we need? The ghost.
What can you tell me about this ghost? Well, not that much, I guess. Noises coming from the holes around the island. They freak me out so badly that I grab my floaty and got in here. How long you been in the water for? Maybe 2 weeks. Whoa, your feet wrinkly? Ew, I don't know. You should check. Maybe later.
Yeah, I want to know about the wrinkly feet, except for I might get banned off of Twitch. Alright. So, we're after a magnet. The clue was on him all along. He was actually a fish. Hi. Yum.
But it's not mine.
Oh. Can't have wrinkly feet with no feet. True. Where's my knife? I have one around here somewhere. The green screen sword. Ah! Sorry. I couldn't commit. I'm sorry, everyone. Where am I? Help. You're terrifying. What's up with you?
Hey, yeah, that detective, right? The one that the monk keeps talking about?
That's me.
I'm so glad they finally brought someone else in. I know nothing. I really shouldn't have taken this job.
Thanks, dude.
Why did you take it?
I'll be honest, I thought it was a secret agent job.
Why did you think that?
The job listing said ghost scientist. It didn't seem like a real job to me. I thought I was like a cover, you know?
Yeah, no, fair enough.
One that only smart people could figure out, like me.
It still could be a cover. Maybe they're testing you. I thought to myself, if there was any way of testing this theory out, he would be the one to know.
Oh no, you're right. I better look competent.
I'm only joking.
Sure.
Can I ask you some questions about... I'm gonna need to do my normal voice soon. This is killing me. What else do you want to know? Tell me about this hole. A mystery. What could come out of those holes?
What do you know about the noises coming out of this hole?
I mean, I'm not great. I'd be good at other jobs, I'm just letting you know. But it does seem like the noise come from this line from a natural creature. They seem like otherworldly somehow. They have a weird, distinct tone, as if it was coming out of a vibraphone. Sometimes it's like a bird call, but only sometimes.
Well, that was a little good information, thanks.
Yes, I'm very good at finding things out, if you know what I mean.
Burner, I'm not a secret agent.
I had to throw him off the trail.
Uh-huh. What else do you want to know?
Secret agent? Shh.
You mentioned that you want to be a secret agent. Why?
Ugh. Secret agents get the best stuff. For example, you got a cool magnifying glass. I want one of those.
I'm not a secret agent.
Sure you're not.
But it winks.
Even if I can't be a secret agent, the things I'd get for a magnifying glass, there's nothing more I want more.
Interesting. I could punch him in the face. You would never know.
Hey, what's up, dude? Rock Lobster.
Hi, it's me, Larry.
Yeah.
I did not do it.
Huh?
The noises are not coming from me.
I didn't.
I, Larry, did not make these spooky noises.
It's like more suspicious somehow.
What? Are you even listening? I said I didn't make the noises.
No, I heard. I
don't like being accused of this.
I'm not accused.
Oh, you're not? That's such a relief.
Can I?
You're gonna ask me questions?
Yeah.
Ask them! Ask them! Mother!
What about the noises?
What can you tell about the?
Firstly, I'm not the one who's making them.
Yep.
But I don't know where they're coming from.
Oh.
What?
I mean, what?
They're coming from the cave in the forest.
Why haven't you told anyone?
Nobody listens to me. They say stuff like, well, Larry, if you won't listen to us, then we won't listen to you. Which is so weird because I do listen.
Maybe they mean,
I'm a really great listener.
so how do we get inside the cave?
Well, I need a few things. To get through there, you'll need some kind of explosive device.
Is that... what?
We're dealing with Ghost Detective. None of this is safe. Anyway, I'll need a few things. Well, look up an explosive recipe in one of the chemistry books. I need toothpaste, some wool, a chunk of pure gold, some pasta, $10,000, an escape from the island. I'm holding you fucking hostage. Everyone get the fuck down! I'm just joking.
Oh, so, help? The normal explosive ingredients then. Just a standard explosive recipe.
Yes, if you want to get into that cave, bring me those ingredients.
Explosion.
Let's make some dynamite. Not
Yeah, Detective Winston.
Okay, toothpaste, wool, pure gold, pasta. Oh. Okay. Well, I have a feeling I know where the pasta is. Alright, well, I have a feeling that I can't use the pasta yet. Okay, that's actually Kermit the Frog. Anyway. Oh. I make noises unrelated to the rules of sound. Bring it on if you hate me. Okay? I won't bring it on then, because I love you.
Are you there? Yep.
Great, dude. You brought my toothpaste shipment?
Huh? No. I'm the detective.
His voice seems strange, alluring, as if he knew more. I question him further.
Oh, dear. Okay, can I call you D-Tech?
Yeah.
Nice.
I have some questions.
Take it away, D-Tech.
Your clothes.
Why aren't you wearing a lab coat like all the rest of the scientists?
It's my day off, dude. I've been working so hard for the last 2 weeks. It's very important to take a break and get some sun.
Lop likes me, but I will punch you if you disagree.
You're right. Not about the sun. About taking the day off.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, I didn't pay.
Yeah, dude, I didn't take a big day for it.
Yeah, so to ask you a question a day off.
Take it away, D-Tech. You smile.
I hope you don't mind me saying, but you have wonderfully shiny teeth.
Thank you. I'm so glad that someone finally noticed.
Oops. How do you keep them so, pearly white?
With the Dr. Tight Smiles 101 tooth whitening cool paste for teeth, of course. Jeez, don't you know any fucking thing? Get the fuck out of here. I'm just joking, dude.
Dr. Tight Smiles 101 tooth whitening cool paste for teeth.
Well, you really fumbled over the delivery, dude, but otherwise, yeah. I get a shipment here every 3 days. I go through the stuff so quickly. I'm down to my last tube.
Oh, well. Why can I get some of my own?
Do you have teeth? Well, I could give you my tube. We need something else to keep my mouth fresh.
I'll think about it. Can I ask you some more questions? I'm not gonna, but can I?
Alright. Caleb, look at this dude. No. What you doing, little dude? You terrifying little muppet, you.
Welcome to the island. I can't get any further down.
Well, I gave it my best shot anyway.
A pelvic thrusting in the air.
Remember, do not split up when searching for ghosts like in Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo!
I'm Scooby-Doo.
By me.
It's pretty good.
Who took my sunglasses? Give back.
Some potions.
Notes. Some hole. Noises. Needs some tomatoes for soup. Who is Ghost? I'm not qualified. But someone is... Qualified? Qualified? I'm sorry. you shut. Oh, hey, dude.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's what I look like when I go to kiss someone. Anyway, what's up, my friend? Hi!
How's it hanging?
Fine, I guess. Bored mostly.
Bored? That's suspicious.
Suspicious? Why? Surely you can't say I'm suspicious. Want to see, please confirm or deny.
There's no rule against it.
Can confirm. Do I look like someone who would be a bad kisser? Do I? I'm sorry, I got distracted. What's the question? Don't even worry about it. Give me 5 seconds, folks. Nah. Oh, shit.
I'm in a flippin' floppy.
I need to turn this magical light off to make everything just a bit brighter.
There's no rule against it.
I'm not being suspicious at all.
I guess not. Sorry for calling you suspicious.
That's okay.
I've been bored. Doesn't that ghost people speak satin?
For the first week, sure. Now, not now, though. I've been indisposed the entire time. I'm shedding everywhere, Will.
Gross.
I know.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Your wool.
The question was,
Kisses, do I look like this?
Why are you shedding so much?
I've had a trim in ages, so it's yuck.
Yuck.
Splits ends everywhere. I'm usually getting cut once a week, but it's 2 weeks now. Yuck. It's so gross.
It's totally fine.
Thanks for trying to spare my feelings, but there's wool everywhere. I think everyone's grossed out by it.
Well, surely that's not true.
Maybe not, but it feels like it in my true in my heart.
I think most people like wool. I'm wearing a sweater. I don't know if you've noticed. This is made of wool. This is made of wool. And it's also available in the LNL Covers merch store. Look at my tit. It's used for so much stuff.
Like what?
My jumper is made out of wool.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
That's weird. It's weird that you're wearing my hair. Wool is pretty gross. That's why I keep mine short.
I don't think wool is gross at all.
Okay, but what if I made a coat of your slime?
What? Ew.
Gross, right?
Sure, but slime is kind of gross anyway. I'm saying that as someone who's very slimy. Wool is worn by most people.
That's the first time I've ever heard of anyone wearing wool.
I think that makes you the weird one. Plus, I'm pretty sure the shirt you're wearing is made of wool.
I'd fuck a slime. I mean, who wouldn't?
What? I'm wearing another sheep's hair.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Gross.
I would take a wolf away from you if you like. I mean, your own wool, not your shirt.
Yes, please. Please take my wool away.
Dirty.
I kiss a Luciana and Fee and LNL Covers and Hakai. I know it's odd, but I love my friends. Fight me.
Promo fire.
Okay, I probably won't use fire. Who's Barney? This hole.
What can I tell about this hole?
I hate this hole.
Well,
Normalize platonically making out with your homies. Only true friends make out. I hate this whole story of Lachlan's kissing life.
why?
Everyone that kisses Lachlan says, I hate this hole. And then I'm like, well, stop kissing my ass. You're probably wondering where that was going.
Never does anything.
It's a hole.
I'm a ghost scientist.
No, I went back to this voice. Platonic kisses are my whole life. I've been kissed by a limited number of people. I think I've only platonically kissed someone once. In terms of, like, friendships. All of my other kisses were, like, consensual and platonic, but not in that same sense. You know what I mean?
I want to see ghosts, not holes.
Maybe the ghost is in the hole. Have you looked?
I've looked, no ghost there. It's a pretty deep hole, but it's slowly down as you go. So maybe there's a ghost further down.
Did you see any ghost toys coming out from the hole?
Ghost holes.
Woo!
Sometimes, but not as Bernie and Larry's hole.
They were so deep.
Now that's a noisy hole. Wish I could hang out there.
Who's stopping you?
The boss?
Who's the boss?
I don't know. Maybe Mystery Monkey?
Maybe?
Maybe not.
Okay. I'm gonna ask some more questions. I'm out of here.
So basically right now... basically right now we've got a lot of things to find. Oh my god. You can't see it from this direction. That's so cool! I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's Grace. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so this is the cave that we need to blow up. Easy. This is Slothman McGee. Oh, free broom.
Ooh, a broom.
Got a broom. I got a broom. Hello, sir. Do you have a moment to talk about stick bug memes, I guess, maybe?
It's always good to take a rest.
Ghost holes is the name of the show. Everybody loves a ghost hole. That's the way to go. Everybody's gonna give me a thing. Look at Noodle Snake. He's really cute. That's all I've got to go off. Let's get this. Oh, that's a lot of wool.
Hello.
I may not have all the answers, but go ahead. Ask away.
Broom. Broom. Hey, I got that broom. Ready to clean.
Yes, amazing. Thanks, detective. Can I keep this broom?
Absolutely. Can I keep your wool?
It's still weird, but yeah, knock yourself out.
What? I mean, like,
Take all the wool you want, not physically knock yourself out.
had me worried there.
Alright, I got some wool. That means we're gonna slowly create a bomb. Science line, don't go in.
Well, what if I do? I should have listened to the sign.
Craft. There you go. I'm just being a little crab. So what's everyone up to? Give me the goss. I'll give you some goss if you give me some goss. Have a look at this little dude. Some clues. Maybe. You also have a magnifying glass. Let me talk to... Oh.
Stop right there. Why? My shells. Don't step on my shells.
Oh, I won't.
We can't be sure of that.
I guess not.
They're very fragile and small.
Aren't we all?
Mood.
I guess. Please be careful.
Okay. Are you still gonna stand like that?
Yes.
Why?
I'm alarmed. I'm on alert. I'm protecting my shells from dangerous frog feet.
Wow.
Sorry. I'm just worked out about my shells.
I don't mean to be rude, but what shells? I can't see any shells.
That's because they're small.
How small?
Too small for your weak magnifying glass.
Wow. That's some big talk for a little piece of pigeon shit like you.
Sorry, but it's the truth. I had to get one specially made for my tiny shells.
Fine. Can I ask you some questions now?
Ask me some questions, just be careful.
Give me the cave. I like caves. Do you know anything about that cave?
What? No. I'm not even sure it's a cave. Just looks like a pile of rocks if you ask me.
It's a cave, for sure.
Well, I guess we'll just agree to disagree.
It's literally a confirmed cave.
Potato, potato.
Nobody pronounces it potato. Like, no one. I have never met someone who has actually pronounced it potato. And I think the metaphor of the song is more about the literal pronunciation and viewpoint of things that are inconsequential. Like, if I can understand you and you can understand me, then, in all honesty, things should be fine between us. Linguists get in the way sometimes, my perspective. Anyway,
I do.
really? Nelly Potato.
Hello. Frittato?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Ask me questions, just be careful.
Give me the tiny shell knowledge.
Why don't you just get a bigger shell?
Ha! You fool! Hey. Sorry. It's just that there's not many big shells around here. If I could get one, sure. This magnifying glass would be useless to me. But I don't see a big shell around here, do you? Ask me questions, just be careful.
Okay, we need to get the big shell from the boy. And for that, we need a magnet. We don't have a magnet. Paschetti. Paschetti.
Dibby-doo-doo. Potato-do, whoa, whoa.
What's up?
Paschetti.
I really want to make a doll of Paschetti.
Ah.
Hello?
Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Well, I've just never talked to a detective before. I've heard so many nice things about you. I don't want to be embarrassing. If I'm embarrassing, that would be very bad.
You're not embarrassing.
That's very good news. But the conversation isn't over. There's still time. I have to be careful.
Oh. Well, is it okay if I ask some questions?
You have some questions? Questions, yes.
You're nervous? What's up with that?
You seem very...
You...
Okay, sorry. My voice is overlighting. I need to trim this down so it's a bit neater. At the moment, it's a bit overlaid.
Whoops. You seem very nervous. May I ask why?
Because of the detective thing I told you. I'm afraid of detectives. Maybe when I was a kid I had a bad dream about a detective. Something like that, I don't know.
I'm sorry to hear about that dream.
What? Oh. I didn't actually have a dream about that.
So why are you afraid of me?
Fine, you've worn me down. Damn your extreme detective skills. I'm nervous because of Mystery Monkey. Mystery Monkey is a huge fan of your blog, so I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of you. I just think Mystery Monkey is super neat. I don't want to be embarrassing in case I mess everything up.
Oh. Well, is there anything I can do to help? Mo is me, where everything is a problem in terms of speaking, and if I fuck up, then I don't know how to recover, ever. It's quite the problem.
There's a dance competition coming up tomorrow.
Oh, sure, I like.
I want to compete and show Mystery Monkey that I'm really good at dancing. but I don't know what style of dance will impress them. Could you ask Mystery Monkey and find out? I can give you this mouthwash in return.
Well, sure thing, I'll do my best.
Questions, yes. That bottle, is it a magnet?
What's in that bottle next to you?
That's my mouthwash. I'd like to give it to you if you can find out the type of... Yeah, okay. Alright. We should probably talk to Martin. Sit the frick back down. Stand back up. So my dad's name is also Martin. I'm just trying to think of like a good voice.
Ugh.
I don't know. Hang on, I'm just gonna... Brain hurt.
Wah! Who are you?
So that's the same voice as my dad.
Hey, I didn't mean to startle you, sir. Old friend, I'm the frog detective here from the agency.
Oh, okay, don't sneak up on me like that.
I was visible for the entire approach.
Well, fine. I guess just don't look so spooky.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Sorry, I'm cranky. I haven't slept in 2 weeks. I'm Martin, king of the island.
You're a king?
Well, I got here, there was nobody else in the island except for me and Finley. So I thought it was fine to declare myself king.
Finley?
I don't think Finley cares about that sort of stuff. Finley mostly cares about the dance competition.
I mean, like, who the fuck is Finley?
Oh, okay then.
Whoa. A lot more answers this time. You mentioned a dance competition. Can you tell me a little bit more?
It's tomorrow.
Anything else?
Best dancer wins.
Okay.
Got questions for me?
Who's Finley?
You mentioned your friend Finley. Who's that?
Finley lives on a nearby island and comes to visit every few days. The last time I saw Finley, she was talking about when she wanted to dance for the competition. Her moves are pretty amazing, not like me. She'll probably win. I haven't seen her in a while, but she's probably still prepping for the competition. It's tomorrow. Not that I'll be able to compete, what with this whole spooky situation going on. Got questions for me?
About the noises.
Can you tell me about the noises, where they're coming from?
I'm not exactly sure where they're coming from, but I know where they're coming from, a ghost.
How do you know for sure?
I have a book about ghosts. It's called The Ghost Guide, Foolproof Ways to Detect a Spirit. I've read most of it. Anyway, in the book it says most of the ghosts can't be seen, and then get this, I haven't seen a single ghost yet. The proof is all there. Got questions for me?
You're dumb. It's gonna be I want to say it. I want to say it's gonna be the best ghost ever.
You seem super nervous. Is anything I can do to help?
Just the ghost getting me down. I haven't been able to sleep. Kind of annoyed too, because I usually love hearing stories about ghosts. I read all of them on the cyberweb.com. But now, I'm living one.
I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of things.
Bottom of the grave, more like.
What?
That made more sense in my head. I guess I mean like we'll probably die before the mystery is solved.
That's very dark.
Dark? Just like the conclusion to this tale? Sorry if I'm being dramatic.
You know, I'm a good detective, right? I've solved every case I've taken on. Except the mystery of how to put a hat on. That is a strange shape.
It really is.
The point is, you're safe, and I'm gonna find out the culprit. Best thing you can do is sit and relax. Everything will be okay.
I don't feel okay. I'm finding it really hard to calm down.
I understand. Ghosts are scary. But it might not be a ghost.
You really think it's not a ghost?
I don't know for sure.
Oh.
Let's try a visualization exercise.
What's a visualization exorcism? Exorcism?
It's a thing where we pretend. Imagine you're on a beach surrounded by calm waves. You can feel the cool breeze on your face. The waves slowly move in and then out. It is a safe beach.
What beach is it?
This beach.
This isn't a safe beach. There's a ghost here.
No, the ghost is on holiday.
Oh, okay. Where is it?
On a road trip.
Cool! Can we visualize that we're on a road trip instead?
But the ghost is on the road trip.
Great point. Continue.
Anyway, the waves are coming in and out slowly. There's nothing to worry about. No ghosts around at all.
The ghost is on a road trip.
Yep, nothing to fear. A nice sandy beach.
Just me in the ocean.
How do you feel?
So relaxed.
Great, me too.
Thanks so much, Detective.
That's okay.
I want to give you something that sinks. Perhaps a piece of my crown?
Hey, we got some gold. Fuck yeah.
Well, that's so kind. That's really heavy.
It's made of pure gold.
Wow.
I like gold.
Okay.
Got questions for me?
Did we ask about the noises already? I think we did. Yeah. Alright. So we just need the rest of the materials. So we gotta go back and talk to our good old friend.
Elsa,
Monkey.
questions, yeah. What would you like to know?
Dance styles.
So, you like to dance and, fuck dancing styles?
I don't understand.
I like dancing a lot, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, kind of. What type of dancing do you like the best?
Well, I basically only have one move.
Yeah, but like, if someone saw someone dancing, in what scenario would be like, wow, this is such a great dance?
What?
I guess what I'm trying to ask is, what dance style do you like the best?
Oh, I think breakdancing is so neat. I saw someone breakdancing. Wow, I would swoon. I'd even go so far to say, if I saw someone breakdance, I would be so deeply impressed that I don't want to hang out with them all the times forever.
That's great. Sorry if that's a strange question.
That's okay, I'm sure it's important to the case. Anyway,
Anyway, I'll see you in there.
I got a monkey fact. Those are pretty commonplace, I hear. Commonplace monkey facts. You have some questions? Dance styles. Oof. You're Oof? I'm Lachlan. I hate people.
Hey, I talked to Mr. Monkey.
Oh my gosh. Did you mention me? What did Mr. Monkey say? Does Mr. Monkey might hate me? I'm so embarrassing.
I didn't mention you.
Phew.
Mr. Monkey likes breakdancing the best. Falling asleep accidentally tapped. That's okay. I hope you're having a good, nice sleep. Phew. I agree. You have a wonderful sleep. Oh, I accidentally clicked out a little. You'll have to forgive me. Wow. Help. There we go.
Breakdancing. I think I can do that. I gotta start practicing now, though.
Good luck.
Thanks. Oh, here's the mouthwash before I forget.
I got the mouthwash. 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 Let's give him.
Dude, back for questions? Take it away, D-Tech.
Mouthwash.
Have some mouthwash for you.
Amazing, thanks.
Able to use your toothpaste?
I almost forgot. Here you go, D-Tech.
Okay, so we got the wool, we got the chunk of the bow, and we got the toothpaste. And a beetle. I mean, don't mind me. No. What if I want the pasta? I want the pasta. Want your pasta. Give me the... I can't remember this dude's voice. Questions, questions, questions. What do you want to know? Okay. That's the secret agent dude. Okay. Alright. So we need to get a magnifying glass. This dude needed a magnet. He's just insane. He's sweeping up. This dude needed a bomb. Or we needed to get a bomb. More questions? Ask them. Questions, I mean. Okay, ingredients. Toothpaste. I got some wool and a chunk of pure gold, and I need the pasta. Why? I gotta make some dinner. Don't do anything too funny while I'm gone. I'll try not to. I gotta find the pasta. Luciana, could you bring me back some pasta? That'd be great. So I complete this game. I need to give you a magnet. Oh my god, what the fuck? Did anyone see that? It's just a maybe if I walk backwards. That's terrifying. Okay. Okay, what am I... What have I missed? Perhaps... Iguana. Yes. Always asking questions. Ask me. Be careful. Okay, so he wants the big shell. Easy enough. Oops. Took a little rest. Hello. Okay. Hello. Oops. What the... Oh, it's just here.
This might come in handy.
Found the magnet. Well, that was easy. I guess I missed it last time completely. Here you go, sir.
I brought you a magnet.
What?
Like a real one? You for real?
Yep.
This dream actually came true. Thank you so much. No problem. In return, I'll give you the big shell. I don't need it anyway.
Wow. A real magnet as opposed to an imaginary one. Look at him go. Yeah. Okay, now that we've got the real seashell, gonna give it to this dabber. Always
asking questions. Ask me away, just be careful.
Big shell.
I have a big shell if you want it.
What?
How? It's a long story.
Oh, in that case, I don't care. I hate stories.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I totally want the shell. Can I swap for it? I have this magnifying glass to look at the tiny shells, but I won't need it if I have this big shell. Cool, thanks. Still standing weird. I'm still on alert. Here's the magnifying glass.
Alright. We're making progress. So, I wish I could switch it out for the other one and have look at the tiny shells. Okay. I got a magnifying glass, sir. There you are.
I have a spare magnifying glass if you're interested.
Interested?
Are you kidding me? There's literally nothing I want more.
Here you go. Is it the best day ever? Oh, my dreams are coming true. I'm back. For now. I need some macaroni.
Again, not a secret agent.
Fine. I could give you my lunch.
Ooh, what's cooking? Good looking.
Pasta, as always. There's only one thing I love apart from the sort of sacred it's pasta. Anyway, my appetite is satiated from the deliciousness of the magnifying glass.
That's a weird, weird way to word that.
I got Sennheiser headphones and a Razer Siren mic recently, so I can't walk around with my wireless headset anymore. Tears. Unless they're wireless Sennheisers. Haha. That is sad.
Would you like the pasta?
Heck yeah.
Oh, yes.
I got some bustle. I hustled hard, everyone. I got an achievement called Hustled Hard. And indeed I did.
I'm a sexy little boobs. I'm a sexy little piece of poopy.
Apparently I sound different now, which is weird. I mean, yeah, microphones make you sound really strange because of the frequencies. Ask me them the questions, I mean. Explosion.
Let's make some dynamite.
Let's see. Wow, you got everything?
Yep.
Amazing. Shall we make some dynamite? Yes. And there's so many things in songs I've never heard before. Good headphones make so much difference. So much. The reason I do half of my shit is because I have good headphones. Now Zark looks out some dynamite and we can get exploding, baby.
Loading, baby.
Alright, we got through the first area.
Well, this is it.
Yep. Time to blow this cave up.
Larry, explosives are dangerous.
Sorry. Time to carefully blow this cave up.
Thank you.
No worries.
I'm nervous.
Me too. Oh no, not even coming into the cave.
You're not?
I don't like dark spaces. I'm a sunny boy, baby.
I'm not a baby.
Sorry. Anyway, good luck. I'll come in your cave. Look after yourself in there.
Thanks, Larry.
Let's do this. Give me your titties. Your titties. Oh yeah. Give me your titties. Oh yeah. Sorry. Don't mind me. We're loading the cave. Oh. This is dark and spooky dooky. Everybody in the world likes mushrooms. Everybody in the world likes... Stickers arrived, by the way. Hell yeah! Super good quality. I'm glad. I put one on my work laptop. They're all... Wow, look at all these quality stickers that you can get at the sticker store. So many good stickers. There's BAM, there's Barney, there's the LNL, and the Love sticker. You can all get them at the super store. They're really, really super duper big. Was super named for the confused by the name on it for like 30 seconds. Oh yeah, but it's just a classic. It's a classic name. I don't know who this person is, but I'm loving them. Hey. Oh, hi.
Who are you? Are you a ghost?
What? I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Well, that's great. Fuck it.
You're not wrong.
So, who are you?
Finley. Who are you?
The detective.
Howdy.
Wait a minute. Finley. I know that name.
I'm pretty well known around the local dance circles.
That's not it. Oh! You're Martin's friend.
Yeah.
What are you doing down here?
Practicing for the dance competition. It's tomorrow.
How long have you been down here?
Just like 2 weeks, I guess. I didn't even realize. Ha ha ha.
Okay. Wait. 2 weeks? Have you seen a ghost around?
Nah. Just me down here.
Does Martin know you're down here?
I don't think so. He never comes down here.
Really? Why not?
He thinks every dark space is haunted. He reads all those ghost books and thinks there's a ghost in every crevice. It's good for me, though. Perfect spot to train.
You've, been dancing for 2 weeks straight?
Yes.
Aren't you tired?
I mean, I take naps. And these mushrooms are super nutritious.
Gross. Mushrooms in the sky. Get the fuck out of here, detective. Mushrooms are delicious!
That's your opinion, detective?
No, it's a fact.
Okay.
Anyway, Martin's been super spooked out because he's been hearing weird noises all over the island. Any idea what the noises could be?
I've been listening to my radio while dancing.
This cave has a lot of holes. The sound from your radio could easily travel up to the surface. I bet it sounds super warped, too. You know, you've been trapped in here, right? The cave had been blocked off by rocks.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You could have died.
Then I'd actually be a ghost.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably head back to the island.
Yup.
Doesn't explain that strange person that we found around the corner. That was terrifying.
Let's strut our stuff. Yeah?
Finley?
Hi, Martin.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing down here?
I can't remember his voice.
I was in the cave. You... What? How did you get in there? It's been sealed up for weeks.
2 weeks, to be exact.
Wait a minute.
As it turns out, there was...
As it turns out, there was never a ghost. I had to change my voices from time to time. It turns out I was the ghost all along. It was Finley in the cave. Also all along. She was so wrapped him up in practice and she didn't even notice the cave got caved in. The noises from my radio carried up to the surface and sounded spooky.
But
my ghost books. I was so sure it was a ghost.
no, just me.
Just goes to show you should never trust books. Always use the internet instead.
Ah, yeah.
Books.
Books are, without exception, factually inaccurate.
Yep.
Hi there. Apologies for the interruption. I hope you're enjoying the game. I am Grace. I won't keep you for long. While I agree with the detective on most issues, there are contexts in which books can be very useful for information and informative. It's important to check the validity of the author's sources, and to check the book is up to date. The internet can also be a useful place to find information, but make sure you're getting your information from a trusted site. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of the game. Thanks, Grace.
So, anyway, as I was saying, books have no place in our society.
So, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for opening our eyes to the uselessness of books.
You're very welcome.
Cute. Thanks, Grace. Right.
So, just to be clear, you were practicing for the competition this whole time?
Yep. I mean, to win it.
I'm still not sure what this damn competition involves.
Dance competition.
Best dancer wins.
Who else is competing?
That's a good point. Just us, I guess.
Don't forget Mother Mouse.
Who?
One of the ghost scientists.
The what?
Don't worry about it.
I think we need more entrants.
I know a few, hard-working friends who could use a good boogie. Fuck, I love cocaine. But they won't be here tomorrow.
Well, let's move the competition to today.
Yeah.
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 Before we dance, I want to say, thanks for solving the mystery, Detective.
No problem at all. Oh, fuck, that's good stuff. I had a lot of help. Larry figured out where the noises were coming from.
Larry. Is that the lobster, the one who talks over everybody?
Yep.
Well, I'll give a thanks to Larry, too.
So shall we boogie?
Let's go, baby. Thank you, Thomas Balker and Grace and Dad Golding, because none of this would be made without you. You're really cool and thank you for playing. Everybody's really cool, especially there's Doug Wilson, Lisa Kane, Terry Burdack, John Strasser. Thanks to Nico DeSaldo, Stuart Gillespie Cook, Michael McCaster, Willie Wiggins, Jonathan Roebuck, Laura Smith, Saxon, Jess, Alexander, Josh, Izzy, Jerry, Helen, Shelley, Matthew Kalonica, Lee, Nick, Greg, Jenny, Helen, Joe, Trent, Haiti, Lauren, Dawn, Dominic, Ricky, League of Geeks, Double Fine, Jay, Ghost, Film Victoria, Family Friends, and Larry. Beach Waves, Rockfall, Phone Ring, Ghost Ambient, Cave, Little Robot Studio. Additional music was the best piano James by Ben Sound. Hopefully I got that all in just for you.
Okay, I think we practiced enough. Wait a minute. Who's judging?
I'll do it. Let me just get high first.
Hot damn. Hot damn! Look at those moves! Dude. I'm a lobster, I'm a really good lobster. Eat me with butter sauce, I'll eat lobster. Cannibalism. I'm just super weird all of the time. Look at me dance, look at me dance.
Look at these breaking dancer moves.
Arms out, legs down, moves their hands around. Everybody loves a she sells sound. I'm doing the break dance, breaking dance, break the dance. There's just the one move. Oh, look at that. Look at the bear go. Punch him in the face. Koala's got the magnet, is gonna fly off into the distance. Who knows what'll happen, everybody's gonna do the moves. It's the mousy moves, do the dance, do the robot, do the moves, do the robot. Everything is super cool, everybody do the robot moves. Frog detective, frog detective, frog detective. I'm the frog detective, everybody loves detectives. Everybody loves detective, everybody loves the moves that the detective does groove. Did we just beat the game? Oh shit. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Who do you think won? The king, the mouse, the lobster, the koala, the sheep, the monkey, the weird lady. Who won? Either mouse or king, in my opinion. Mouse. We got the mouse. This is the mouse. The mouse from the bear in the Big Blue's house. But king already has a crown. It's true. And the mouse is trying to get laid. We should do the mouse then. So mouse. Yep. Everyone agrees mouse. Fiends agreed mouse. Luciana agrees mouse. I'm gonna say mouse. The mouse it is. A more nobler effort there is not. I picked a winner, and I got an achievement because I picked a winner. Oh. Now, just in case this game was really short, which it was, hopefully the mouse gets laid. But just in case, oh, a little bit later. Looking back on the case, it was such a weird moment. I had a very long arm that I didn't realize I had. I picked up the phone, thinking it might be someone else.
Frog Detective Agency. Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency. Frog Detective speaking. How may I help you?
Detective!
Supervisor.
Great luck on the Haunted Island mystery.
Thank you. I tried really hard.
I don't think ever even Lobster Cub could have said that one. Hello, Love Disney. Hello.
I think you're underestimating Lobster Cop.
You're probably right. Anyway, I saw you busted a groove at the dance competition.
Yeah, where did you see that? It was on TV.
It was on TV, every channel.
Every channel?
In HD!
Cool. I didn't even see any cameras.
Well, you certainly impressed the public. My phone has been ringing off the hook. Mostly the calls about your dancing. But I did get one call about a case. Have you heard of the Warlock Woods?
I haven't.
Well, there's something very strange going on there. They're not our best investigator on the job.
Lobster Cop wasn't available?
Nah. Can you handle another case, detective?
How are you? I'm going alright. How are you?
I can handle anything.
Oh. The detective will return in the case of the invisible wizard. I love that. The wizard guy. So fucking cute. I know. Frogdetective.net. By the way, this person is really cool. And you should follow them on Twitter. Grace. I follow them on Twitter. That's how I know about Frog Detective. Film Victoria also means that they, you know.
Oh, detective.
So that's the first game. Look at this dude. What a loser. Grace Bruxner. That's how I'm saying it right. Who knows? All right. Now, I do have the Case of the Invisible Wizard. If we want to play it.
Danny?
Just, I'm just having a look how long it averagely takes. An hour. It takes an hour to beat this next one. Did we want to play? Ooh, hang on. 5 seconds here. Haunted Islands. I missed one achievement. It looks cute. I missed one achievement. Hang on, I just got to go get an achievement real quick. Hang on. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor, I assume. Play. Cool. I'm going to click new game just for the sake of doing new game. And we're going to try and jump back in the boat. Just so I can get all the achievements. If we're not anything here. There it is. I'm just mashing that button so I can try and get back on the ship. This is a very fun game. New Game Plus. Speedrun. It's time to speedrun this game, everyone. Speedrun. Okay. So far, so good. This is a good speedrun so far. Damn it, there's no option to skip. I eat lots of soup, 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 lots of soup. Look, it's Larry. Sorry, pardon me. I'm just turning down the volume slightly. Not to sump. Not to sump. New game to plus. And the rest. This is escape percent. It's how fast can you get from point A to B and try and escape back on the ship that you came on. Okay. Okay. This is fun, but I got to back to work. There you go. And we're done with the speed run. All right, save and quit. I thought you were trying to say something. Take you and replace I. Oh, not to simp? No. I love simping. It just means you care for someone. All right. Frog Detective 2 time. Is everyone ready? Finger bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco and intercity disco. The wheels of steel are turning and traffic lights are burning. Okay. Do we want Venga bus is coming and everybody's jumping? New York to San Francisco. Or do we want an intercity disco? or the wheels of steel are turning, or traffic lights are burning. What do we want for our graphics quality? Inner City Disco? Slim saying, you know what? I can put a poll. Okay, we've got Intercity Discos into wheels at the 2 options. Let me see if I can make a poll really quickly. Dumbest thing to make a poll. Manage poll. Oops, I'm closed the poll. Question. So we've got Intercity. So, which choose? Disco? Everybody do the flop. That is unfortunately not an option. Or the wheels. Those are your choices. And you can add 100 bits for an extra vote. Or an extra 1,000 doubloons for a vote. We'll start 2 minutes. Coos. Wow. I meant to say choose. Hopefully that's showing up in Twitch. Should be at the top of the coos. Coos. It's my favorite type of cheese. So, disco or the wheels? Okay, we've got 1 vote for disco. Should be at the top of chat, everyone. You've got 2 minutes. Got 1 vote for disco, 1 vote for the wheels. It's a close quarter combat right now. Oh, 2 votes for disco. Watch out. Watch out, everyone. 3 votes for the disco. It's not over yet. We've got 2 votes for the wheels now. It's gonna be a close quarters. There's only a couple. I haven't voted yet either, so I could make this really interesting and vote the wheels. And just like that, it's even. 4 votes for disco. Five votes disco. Watch out. I refuse to lose. An intense battle is brewing between disco and the wheels. Only an aged a battle as old as time. Consistent fights between these two. Yeah, Frank, it's obviously some, I can spend an extra 1,000 points on an extra point. Oof. Oh, dang. You know. Slim, might have been outvoted this time. Heck. If that's the case... Oh, man. Heck. That was a close one. Disco 1. Alright. Inner City Disco. Super Hot presents. Yeah, boy. Disco. Worm Club. Do you know how good Film Victoria is? So fucking good. It's like the one of the only, like, other than I think Super Hot. It's like the only, I think South Australia also has some, but like it's basically the only video game fund in Australia. If you want to make a video game by yourself, Victoria's the place to do it. Alright, new game. Super hot. Alright. Look at us go. I don't know what that first one is, but it does scare me.
A frog detective solving agency. Frog detective speaking.
Hi, detective.
Hi, supervisor.
So why did you hang up on me?
Huh? We're talking
We're talking about moving to go to spend your case.
the one in Warlock Woods, right?
Yeah,
I hung up because I got too excited about solving another mystery.
that's understandable.
What can you tell me about this place? Who Passat?
That's a doozy, detective. Hold on to your hat and your testicles.
Supervisor, you know I don't wear hats, and I can't find my testicles.
Sorry. Anyway, Warlock Woods is a very small town up north. They don't get many visitors around there. A couple days ago, a new resident moved in. She's that kind of girl, doesn't like to be the center of attention. Anyway, she settles down in the new house and doesn't go outside to meet anyone. The residents of the town feel like they need to welcome her properly, so they organize a welcoming parade.
Great idea. Why wasn't I invited?
Absolutely. But someone in the town thinks otherwise.
Just completely blows past it.
Last night the party decorations were destroyed.
What?
I know, right? So rude. Nobody has any lids in the case. They don't know who done it. That's where you come in, detective.
That's me. That's my name. I'm the detective.
Yeah, we fucking know. Anyway, Warlock Woods is a magic town, so it's not the easiest place to go. And they'll get some China car to the end of the line, travel the rest of the way on foot.
Too easy.
You'll need to question everybody to get into the bottom things. Do you think you can solve the mystery?
I need to change the game because it's a different game we're playing right now. I just realized. We're now playing Frog Detective 2.
In the case of the invisible wizard.
Alright.
I mean, yeah.
Great, hop to it.
That's kind of racy, but okay.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Wizard, the new resident of the woods, is special. She's invisible!
That was loud.
I just got a message. I just got a message from my cousin saying, hey, don't forget, Sphinx Xbox Classic is on sale on Steam. Don't forget to buy it. I already bought that bitch. Whoa! Anyway,
Yeah, that was loud.
And a wizard! An invisible wizard.
Cool. What's the relevance of her being invisible?
Nobody was sure she looks like, so they're really excited to find out.
Pardon me?
Hence the parade, the decoration, and the celebrations.
They wanted her to be invisible. De-invisibilized. Visible.
Exactly. Anyway, do you have everything you need?
I have my shoes, my jumper, my pants. I think I'm missing something.
Your magnifying glass.
Of course.
It's on the table next to the door. Once you pick it up, you'll be able to really solve the mystery.
Thanks, Supervisor. Wait, how did you know it was next to the...
Good luck, detective.
this is what Frogger is up to in their downtime.
A detective.
It was a dark and stormy night. I grabbed my magnifying glass with gusto.
Oh, my magnifying glass. I can't solve my mysteries without it. Well, maybe I could, but I wouldn't want to.
Hell yeah. How we doing? I'm going alright. How are you doing? How you doing, Vexus? I'm zooming in on Craft. Did you also want Craft? Shrimp? Am I missing out on a Frog Detective game, or is this just a photo that he has? Questions for later. Oh. It's Cop Lobster. Lobster Cop.
Yeah! Woohoo!
It's me! I love this. Larry's brother? That's racist. Okay.
Looks like it's the famous frog detective. Famous? I'm not famous.
Perhaps not, but I'm sure you will be soon.
Well, I hope so.
What brings you into my office, detective?
Well, I was just leaving my office, actually. I work next door, right here.
Oh, I thought that was a cupboard.
Nope, that's my office.
I've been putting all my cleaning supplies in there.
Yes, I've noticed. I'm in there working every time you do it. I even say, this is my office. And you say, sure it is, little cleaning frog. And then I say, I'm a crime-solving frog, not a cleaning frog. Harry Croaker. But you're usually already gone.
Excuse my ignorance, detective. I wasn't trying to offend. I'm a very busy boy, a head full of mysteries. Sometimes I forget to be polite. If I was polite all the time, I never would have had time to solve my crimes.
I understand. And that's why I'm not as talented as you, lobster cop.
Perhaps. But detective, you gotta keep trying. No matter what, never give up. I can give you some tips if you'd like.
Wow. Yeah. Yes, please.
Hey, Jobzilla, how you doing? Number 1, pay attention. You should make sure you're looking at the things and paying attention to words.
I accidentally clicked out, but perfect timing.
Yes, quite right.
Tip number 2, everyone is a suspect.
Huh?
Even you.
I will suspect myself much more often from now on.
Good call. Tip number 3, carry a notebook.
Oh, I'm not really a book on books. They are, without exception, factually inaccurate.
Detective, don't be foolish. A book you write yourself cannot be factually inaccurate if you are writing facts.
I suppose you're right.
Hey, buddy. Love it as well.
I don't have a notebook, though.
Well, it's your lucky day. I have a spare notebook on my desk. You can decorate it and use it all you like.
Wow, really?
Yep, there's stickers you can use too. I bought them with all my crime-solving money.
Cool.
I'll let you get to it, detective. Head into my office when you're ready to decorate.
Okay. Thanks, lobster cop.
Oh my god, put a bonus sticker on it. I have one of those! Bonus stickers now available in the LNL Covers merch store! Exclamation mark merch in chat. I walked into his office. Bananas. The frick is that gnome over there? A snail. Caterpillar. A bee. Other frogs. With hats. A ghost. Spooky.
Which sticker should I pick? Where should they go?
The croc with some lipstick? Or is it a lightsaber? Hang on. Natural enemies. There you go. With boots. I'm gonna do a cool cowboy boot. There you go. Beautiful. There we go. One of these also has a lightsaber. This is the best game ever. Just, I mean, like, impeccable, right? Hello there.
General Kenobi.
There you go. This is beautiful. I think I'm done. No. I didn't even notice that I could do this. Oh, this is what I would call a sexy game. Banana. There we go. Looking good so far. Oh my god. Bring. Oh, you know what I could do? There we go. A little moustache for this little face down here. We think that looks good? How we feel? I think that's good. Yep. Oh, sticky. I got a notebook because I'm a good boy. Cool.
Suspicious.
#1 best detective. Has lots of fans. Is super cool. Has so many trophies. I hope I get a trophy one day. Needs a holiday. Haha, just joking. But maybe I have a rare curse where I commit crimes in my sleep. Okay. And there's just a cheeky banana in the back.
Alright. How's your book decorating come along? It's right on the desk, you know. I know I'm just taking my time is all. I haven't got all day. Just kidding, I do. It's like as long as you need.
Well, see ya. Look at us three. The bird, the boy, and also me. Alright.
Time to solve another mystery.
Let's do it. Solve another mystery.
Scream at the top of our lungs.
spooky. Super Hard presents a game by Worm Club with assistance from Film Victoria. Why, of course. Warlock Woods. A Detective Frog game. Starring the detective. Susan. Ralph. Mandy. Mary. And several more characters. It's Grace's dog! I've never noticed. Hang on. I'm gonna find Grace. Because here you go. Because I'm following Grace on Twitter. And they posted, look at that cute doggo. Look at that cute doggo. Papa. Created by Grace Bruxter and Thomas Bowker. What a team. Alright. Now it's time to load. I'm just going to assume it's the invisible person who's probably the culprit. I'm just going to throw that one out there. As like, I don't want to be seen and people are trying to make me seen and I don't want it. Oh no. Perhaps there is a clue that would not otherwise be seen by the naked eye. Hey. What? Huh? Who are you?
The detective.
Oh, I thought Lobster Cop was coming.
Huh? What? Did you say something about Lobster Cop?
No,
But I heard...
can this frog read my mind?
Why are you speaking like that?
Like what?
Like this.
Whoa! Is this what telepathy is? Can you hear this, frog?
You're saying everything out loud.
Wow, this frog has a temper.
Anyway, who are you?
I'm Naughty.
Okay.
I'm the mayor of Warlock Woods.
Ah, okay.
Was it that you that asked me to come? No?
I would have asked for Lobster Cop. I really need to emphasize that I can hear you.
Stop listening!
Okay. Can I ask you some questions about the case?
Alright, what do we want to know? About last night, of course. Because we're detectives.
What can you tell me about last night?
Nothing.
Oh.
But I can tell you about the wizard. I know basically everything there is to know about her.
That's great.
First of all, she's a wizard.
Uh-huh. And she is invisible. Great.
And she just moved in.
Yep.
And she's a wizard.
I think you mentioned that.
No, I don't think I did.
Right, okay. Sorry.
It's fine.
Anyway,
Tell me what you want to know.
about the wizard. So how do you feel about the wizard coming to live here?
Well, heck, how do I answer this?
Well, I'm very happy she's here, but the house has been empty for ages. I didn't know she was coming, right? Nobody told me, you see?
Aren't you the mayor? Oh, sorry, I've been using the wrong voices.
Aren't you the mayor?
I think so. Anyway, she kind of came at the weird time of night, and I thought that she was a ghost.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a bit messy.
Oh?
I tried to vacuum her up. With a vacuum. I put on the highest setting. I just really went to town with the vacuum. Specifically the vacuum. Need to really go for that. I think it really freaked her out, and now she won't come out of the house. Please don't put me in jail.
You're not going to jail. Jail isn't real. But you should probably apologize.
Okay, sorry, detective. I mean to the wizard. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. That's why I was helping with the parade. To apologize, but she hasn't been out of her house. Also, the parade is ruined.
I see.
Jail isn't real? No, it's pronounced gal. G-A-O-L. Gal. G-A-O-L. I see. This makes me sound really bad. I swear I wanted the parade to be lovely. And the mayor of the town had booked their live band to play a song. But as you can see, the stage is gross and ruined now. The band is on the way, and I have no time to fix it. They're a very famous band. I want to be as professional as possible. If only I had a rug or something to use, I could cover up this mess. The town is in disarray, and I don't have to try and track it down. G-A-O-L. Caca. Oh no! Thank you for your concern. If you don't happen to find anything at work, please let me know.
Will do.
Do you have any more questions? No, I don't have anything right now. Alright, thank you for your time, Noddy. Noddy. Good face. Motive. Try to vacuum up to the wizard. Needs a rug. Notes. Thinks I can remind. The mayor. Hired a cool band to play. Attacked the wizard. Quite the suspect right now. What if I just tried to leave? I see. Well, that doesn't work, does it? Hello, sir.
Hello, little frog. I am Ralph.
Why are you yelling?
I'm just making sure that you can hear me.
I can hear you. Oh, sorry.
I can hear you. I don't have to yell. You're very small. Might be difficult for you to hear.
I'm very small, but I'm also very close to you. Being small isn't exactly the same as being far away.
Are you sure? You can hear me at this volume?
Yes.
Weird.
I'm the detective. Oh, love candy canes. I'm here to solve the mystery.
Really?
Yes!
But you're so small.
I'm of average frog height.
Can
I ask you some questions about the case?
Questioning me, huh?
About the wizard. About your eye. Let's go about the wizard. How do you feel about the demon spawn moving in?
Nothing against the wizard, but I've been living with my friend Carlos for a while, and our space is big. But I would really like my own home.
Oh! Pardon me.
I'd been eyeing off that old house for ages now. I thought maybe I'd move in one day, but the wizard got there first.
I see.
My fault, I guess. I shouldn't hold it against the wizard.
This house is twice as big as all the other houses. Maybe you could renovate it and turn it into 2 houses. You could split down the middle. Or have one house upstairs and one house downstairs. Like an apartment.
That's a pretty cool idea. I like Carlos and everything, but I'm a private boy. And his boys aren't private. He walks around naked every day. I cannot help but watch. Who would resist such a body?
I understand.
I don't have renovation supplies, though.
See if I can track some down for you.
Thank you for your help, detective. Maybe if I could do a job, may I get my own building show?
I'm excited to see it.
Questioning me, huh?
Okay, what about your eye? May I ask why you have an eye patch on?
That's Ralph's business.
Oh, it'd be really good for me to know why you have an eye patch.
Sometimes Barry just wants to wear an eye patch. Sometimes his roommate walks around and accidentally whacks him with his huge dong. That shouldn't make me suspicious.
You put it on for fashion?
Kind of. Again, it was the huge dong. Detective, I don't want to get into this too much, but I watched a movie last night about pirates, and I loved it, and there's another 3 left. Ah, well, I can sympathize with this. 3 whole movies. Can you believe it?
Sequels? I've never known about a movie having a sequel before.
I know, right?
Usually sequels are reserved for video games. Yes, it's extremely normal to have a video game sequel, especially for, games with large audience, like the Toad Investigation series. Yeah, anyway, I was watching a pirate movie last night. That's where I was. And for that reason, I had to decide to wear an eye patch. Okay, I'll leave it at that. My thanks. Alright, you're fine. They're fine. Let's be fine. So, we got Ralph, a lovely Ralph. He confused me. In true pirate fashion, wanted to cause a ruckus. Needed building supplies. Those two things don't go together. Unless he was building a ship. Loves pirates. An eye patch is cosmetic. A private boy with his boy's private. Wants to renovate and thinks that I'm small. And indeed I am. But who could say that really?
I'm not sure why this pie here, but it seems unapplied.
I got a pie! One lost pie.
Well, oh, Jesus Christ, Jesus!
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Wanna hop in?
A little bit, but I'm on a case.
Oh, cool. I'm Victor. Who are you?
Voice is hurt.
The detective.
Is that your real name?
Maybe.
Cool. You here to question me and stuff? Cause, I'm not suspicious.
How do you know you're not suspicious?
Well, I think I didn't do it.
You think?
Yeah, nobody knows anything for certain these days.
So why are you swimming?
I'm visiting my friend Nutty.
Oh.
She's the only person I know with a hot tub. Plus, I heard there were going to be delicious pies for the parade, so the timing was perfect.
Where do you live normally? Over near
Pumpkinville?
Nice spot. I was thinking they would get a holiday there at some point.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So anyway, can I ask you some questions?
About the wizard. The wizard.
You know much about the invisible wizard before you came here?
Not really. I knew the parade was for her, but beyond that I didn't know a lot. And knowing that they never threw a parade for me coming to visit. I'm super cool.
Bobby. Have you been here before?
So many times. The first time they threw me in a parade. Okay, I take the parade thing back. Just pretend I didn't say that.
Alright.
I'm really bored of this conversation. I'm sorry if that's rude, but I have a new policy with being honest with people.
Were you dishonest before?
Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't tell people when they were boring me.
I don't think that counts as dishonesty.
So what am I supposed to do when people are boring?
I'm not sure. Eat them, but probably don't tell them. Don't hurt their feelings.
I didn't hurt your feelings though, did I?
Well, I have to admit I was a bit hurt. I have a very exciting job, and I'm a frog, and I solve mysteries. I don't think I'm boring at all.
Sure, but I've seen heaps of frogs before. Plus I've solved my fair share of crimes.
Can we have a spin-off series about this dude? Which crimes?
This one.
You solved the crime already?
Yeah. Ralph did it.
How do you know?
Good point. I haven't decided that bit yet. But it seems likely that he did it.
What was his motive?
Is what?
Motive. The reason for destroying the parade.
Oh, I think because there's an eye patch on.
Seems legit.
Only thing that's a real motive.
You don't have an eye patch, do you?
It doesn't make any sense.
Now who's the rude one? This conversation isn't going.
This conversation isn't going anywhere.
Neither are you, apparently.
Not until I solve the mystery.
I'm sorry for being rude, detective. I mean it. I just get so grumpy when I'm hungry.
Why did you eat something? Happy?
You get out of the hot tub? No, I must continue to soak.
You know, someone to get you something to eat.
Like who? There's nobody here.
I'm here.
Right. There I go being rude again. If you happen to be fine food, I would love to have some. In the meantime, I would love to apologize for being so rude. Please take one money as an approach. As an apology.
Did I just get bribed? I mean, I'll take it, but... Okay. About last night, what did you need? Give him the pie.
Hello, Victor. I have a pie for you.
Detective, where did you find this pie?
I found it on the ground.
Sorry, Detective, you might have to speak up. These hot tub jets are mighty loud.
I found this pie on the ground over there.
Detective, I do not want to eat a ground pie.
I have made a mistake.
I say maybe even 2.
2 mistakes?
Yes, one mistake for giving me a dirty pie, and another mistake for giving me a pie that does not belong to you.
Oh, true.
That's right, Detective. Though I am visiting from out of town, I know this is one of Mandy's pies. They are delicious. You just happen to find it on the ground. It cannot be yours to give away, so I cannot accept it.
Logic is sound and makes sense.
You're right, Victor. I have made 2 mistakes. I am sorry, and I am sorry.
That's okay, Detective, but I'll be watching you.
You should return this pie to Mandy.
Okay, I'll do that.
Well, I got 1 money. Victor. Motive. Having eaten, could have been jealous of the pie. Right. Something to eat. Rude individual. Hunger. Maybe just rude in general. Doesn't live here. I want to visit Pumpkinville. Aww. Look at that frog detective doing all his detective work. There's so many things to visit and pick up on. Alright, that's another pie. I have 2 lost pies. And they're all made of cream. That's 2 lost cream pies. Terrifying. There's a 3rd lost pie. Give me the juicy cream. I mean, juicy pie. I mean, give me the pie. Suspicious. The wall looks like a wall. That can't be a coincidence. Excuse me. So I'm just staring into your house. Looks very nice. Looks very nice. Another dog. It's Doggo. It's Doggo. Beautiful Doggo. Big kisses for Doggo. Alright. Pardon me. So we've talked to them. Talked to this lady. Oh my stars, it's you.
It's me.
The famous lobster cop. I really thought you'd be a lobster.
No, I'm a frog.
Yeah, why is your name Lobster Cop?
I have to tell you something. I'm not Lobster Cop.
Why not?
I don't know how to answer that.
Who are you?
I'm the detective. Frog detective.
Oh, I see. Was Lobster Cop not available?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, I think you'll do just fine.
Thanks.
I'm Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Hi. I'm the one who contacted the agency. I think you'll find that excludes me from being a suspect.
Oh, I didn't know that's how it worked.
You should know these things, detective.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think you should still question me, though, to remove all doubt.
Okay.
Question me all you like, and then maybe we can go and fuck.
But not the wizard. Do you know about the wizard personally?
No, other than that time we fucked. I don't know him personally. Well, not here at least. Not me. I didn't go into a house and fuck.
Right?
But it had a lot to do with the organization of the parade. And I was the one who start the investigation.
You mentioned that?
It's worth bringing it up again, because then I can just fuck off.
So you're fine with them moving to the town?
Absolutely. That house has been empty for years, and it's really nice to have someone who wants to live there. It needs a lot of fixing up, and it'll soon look nice, I think. Plus, it's always exciting to have a new neighbor.
It sure is.
I put up a sign I made for the wizard, but it got knocked down last night. Feeling personally sad about it, if I'm honest. I know you're here to solve the mystery, but I need someone to tell how I feel.
You can talk to me about it.
Thank you. I'm not a professional sign maker yet, but I worked really hard on this sign. Really, I struggle to understand why some people would knock it down. It feels so heartless, and now I'm not sure to trust. Even though everyone here would be thrilled to have a new neighbor.
It's a tricky situation for sure. Some people are protective of their communities and think new people are going to change things for the worse. But it's almost never the case. New people make places better because they bring new perspectives, especially in small communities. Hopefully it's just a misunderstanding or mistake. I like to believe people are good. That being said, I'm treating everyone as a suspect because fuck people, I hate them.
But not me, right? Even you, especially...
Even you, especially you.
Especially me?
Oh no, I'm sorry, not sure why I said that, but you're not off the hook just yet.
Hook. That's it. Detective, could you please find me a hook? Or a hooker. Either one works. I can hang the sign back up. Oh, fuck.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Alright, about last night. What you got? The mystery's unraveling.
Where were you in the night in question?
It's at the home knitting a jumper for the wizard.
Really?
Yeah, I picked all the colors myself and everything. So then it's hard to bed focus on knitting.
Why is that?
You're so distracted by the wool. It's so fun to play with. It's so hard. I play with it so much that I unravel the whole thing and it goes everywhere. It's a big nuisance.
I understand. I do not understand, but I understand.
Concentrating on the knitting so much that I didn't notice the distraction of the parade. Because I was the one that was doing it, and I just didn't notice.
Did you notice anything at all?
Now that I think of it, I saw a big fan out the front of the entrance to Warlock Woods. It didn't drive in, or I would have heard it. Didn't have to worry about it at the time, of course. That's all I remember, sorry.
Nothing right now. Alright, well, we're slowly unraveling this. Susan. Motive? A bitch. She didn't like her sign, destroyed the parade out of harassment. Needs something to fix her sign. Insists not suspicious, makes her more suspicious, upset about the parade, worked really hard on her sign, saw a van at the entrance. I wish I could trust her. Alright, another pie. I got a pie. What if it was me all along? That'd make me sad. 4 lost pies. Nope. Okay. Oh my god. So I signed up to DoorDash to see if they would deliver to me, right? First off, they don't deliver to me. But now I keep getting messages from them saying, your first delivery will be free. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. If I could be delivered.
Hello, is anyone home? Sounds like somebody was inside, but I shouldn't intrude on them. I'll come back another time.
Do you too see the invisible wizard? Not over here. Could that be the invisible wizard? Oh my god. Hang on. Is it just standing here is like... No. Okay.
Hey. You're the detective, right? Hey, Mandy. Hey, Mandy. Be careful where you step, detective. There's a mess everywhere. I'm used to mess. Lucky you, I'm not. My shoes are brand new. I cannot get them dirty. Why don't you just change shoes? Detective, are you joking?
I can't wear flats with this look. The proportions would be all wrong. What the fuck is wrong with you? Besides, these shoes are enchanted. Oh? I'm one of the few actual witches here in Warlock Woods. Most folks are just here with the fan of the spooky, which is fine and all, but it means a lot of the cleaning work will be mine to do. And I should have learned that tidying spell. It shouldn't take too long for me to clean up this mess, but first I'm going to need to find all my pies.
What happened to your pies?
Same thing that happened everywhere. Someone thought it'd be funny if I knocked them all over. So annoying. I spent ages making them.
Ah, I see. You mind if I ask you some questions?
Tell me all about your pies.
Can you help me find your pies?
Yes, detective, seriously! The fuck's wrong with you? I seriously need help. Straight up, I can't see anything right now. These glasses are so dark. It's unreal. Such a dingus. This town is literally cloaked in eternal night. But I think sunglasses would be a good idea. I'm not even going to question this one. They weren't a good idea. If I don't regret it, make me look amazing. Do you think I look amazing?
Yep.
Thanks, I do too. Worst purchase I made in terms of practicality, but it practically looks like to a new level. I may be a dingus, but I'm a very stylish dingus.
What were we talking about?
My outfit.
No, before that.
Pies. Right, you haven't had me pick up my pies. I'm missing quite a few. If you could actually bring them, I'd be happy to clean up and offer you one as payment. Neat. Thanks, detective. Tell me what you want to know.
About last night. Where were you last night?
Doing heaps of push-ups and getting ripped. Just kidding. I was on whizbait.net, where magic happens, trademark.
What are you doing?
But he got some new shoes.
You just got these ones.
Yeah, but these ones have been going to be super well with the blue dress that I have.
Wow, cool.
I know. I didn't win though.
Who got the new shoes?
Not sure. All I know is their screen name. Someone called Dizzy Wizzy 109.
Sorry to hear it. How do you feel when you lost?
A bit defeated. I went for a midnight stroll to cool off, but then I saw someone in the distance. It's a pretty foggy night, so I couldn't see much, and they were carrying a large box, and inside that box was a man, and that man stared at me and went, and then, I scared him away with my wizard magic. Frog detective? Absolutely. I couldn't see what they looked like, other than the fact they were tall, about 6 foot, had a hat. Actually, I can describe them perfectly. They had a fair complexion, eyes that looked, well, they were red. They were straight red. They were red. They shot lasers out of their eyes. And I couldn't definitely, maybe I'm making this up. Felt like they were going to wait for someone. I didn't think too much of it and went home.
What's that?
It's a weird indie game that an Australian, I think Australian? Doesn't matter. Someone in Australia made, and it's really cool and interesting.
Did you hear any noise after that?
No, my house is soundproof. Ever since Mary's taking up singing, it's kind of a necessity around here. I only saw the mess in the morning.
Interesting.
Alright, well, we got a bunch of pies for this lady, so we're going to toss some pies.
Mandy.
Detective.
I found some of your pies.
Wonderful. Now there's only one left to find.
I'll hop to it.
One left. Shit. I missed one pie.
Mandy.
Motive. Upset about not winning shoes, perhaps? Took it out on the parade? How about find 5 pies? Last night was Base Bay. Someone knocked your pies. What a bummer. Scolded me about fashion, fair enough. Real witch. Spooky. Alright, we're missing one... We're missing one delicious pie. If anyone sees the magical delicious pie, let me know. Give me the pie. I wanna hear it is. I found the pie on top of this lantern. One, two, two. Alright. Look at us go. Got another pie. Juicy and delicious. Investigation. Sup? Give that last pie. What? All of them?
I think so.
Yeah, that looks like all of them. Wow. You must have really searched far and wide.
I searched this general vicinity, yes.
Wowee. Thanks, detective. As promised, here's one money. I don't think you ever promised
Payment, but
thank you anyway. You're welcome. Oh, and I'll give you a pie too. They're delicious.
I'm not very hungry, but you can hold on to it if you like.
Nonsense. Take one and eat it later when you're hungry. Thank you for finding my... So now we can get that pie to the dude in the hot tub. Obviously.
2 money. A fresh pie.
And a note. Done. Done helping thing. Amazing baker. Alright. So, hot tub central. Alright.
Are you still hungry?
Yes, very. It's making me really rude. I think your jumper is outdated.
Victor, I'm not the most fashionable frog in the world, but I like this jumper. It's my favorite.
You're right, it's retro, not outdated. Simply very hungry.
I have a pie for you and for Mandy.
It's not on the ground.
Nope. Mandy gave me a fresh one.
Seriously? Scar!
Yep. Please enjoy.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
And I found much less rude now.
Really?
Yep. You have beautiful eyes.
Oh, wow, thank you.
It's true. And I think that color jumper suits it perfectly.
Making me blush.
Should give you something in return for this pie. A spare hardy pattern that I'm not using. Maybe you could use it to wear it.
Alas, my head is simply too weird a shape to fit.
I held on to it anyway. Make come in handy.
Thanks.
I got a party hat. Look at me go. I don't know how that helps yet. But I do know it helps. Done. Alright. So, we've got 2 people left to talk to. Sup?
La. Oh, la la la. Hello? Hello, frog. Hello, what's your name? I'm Mary. Nice to meet you. You too. You like my song? Yeah. If that was a song, then yes. I've been practicing all day and night. Oh, you okay? I'm tired.
Wow, this is straining on my voice. I will drink what little water I have left. Oh.
Huh. Maybe you should get some sleep.
Maybe.
You sing very loudly.
That's what's ever inside for the house.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah, but that's not really my problem. I think it's how I go living in the night.
How late?
I love to sing at 3 a.m.
Wow.
That's when my energy is at the highest.
Doesn't sound very healthy.
My head is my business.
Yeah, that's true. What the fuck did she say? Sorry.
That's okay. Maybe I should listen to some soft songs before my bed. Whisper, whisper, welcome to my salon. Snip, snip, that will be 100 million. Just joking. Anyway, who are you?
I'm the detective. What the fuck?
Oh, cool. Can you question me?
Do you mind if I... oh, yeah, sure, whatever.
I really love questions.
What the fuck happened about the wizard? Tell me.
What do you know about that wizard that moved in?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't actually hear you.
I was asking about the wizard.
Oh, well, there's always that she just moved in. Right.
I'm a detective.
Right, this is part of the questioning, right?
Your voice is fucked. But yeah, it's part of the questioning.
Oh, cool, yeah. I'm sorry I didn't do any crimes or anything, and I have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, but do you want to remain silent? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Everything, and literally never. So, like, I heard that Ralph was super worried about the new wizard moving in. Also, I heard that Mindy was a bad mood in the night that the parade was destroyed. And I heard that Nelly, like, attacked the wizard one time. And that's all, actually. This is my Nelly snitch.
I think so.
Shit. Hey, boy, I love questions.
I think this person is a little there's a lot of shell pill.
What were you doing when the parade was destroyed? Fuck, I need actual cigarettes.
Hey, boy, yeah. Sex the parade was destroyed. Oh, we're doing questioning. What was that doing? No much, just singing outside.
You were outside when the parade was destroyed.
Yeah.
Did you see anything?
Yeah.
What did you see?
Detective. Have you heard of the extortion?
Yes.
It's great news.
Is it?
Detective, I would like to extort you.
I don't think that's legal.
I remember the law.
Oh! Why are you extorting me?
I would like 5 money for a train ticket.
I don't have any money.
Well, you best get some soon.
Why do you need a train ticket for?
I want to go to Froggy Wood and become a star.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
I know, Rod. Sorry about the extortion thing, but I don't really have many other ways to get there. I figure you get the money for me, I can go finally live my dreams. Wah!
What will you give me in exchange?
Information.
What kind of information?
A phone number.
Who am I calling?
I can't tell you that. All I can say is that the world of a sudden when the parade was destroyed. And if they will able to destroy the kids will have this phone number. That's extortion. Sorry.
It's okay, we all get extorted every now and again.
Well, anyway, give me my money, bitch.
Alright, well, we're being extorted.
Sure. Mary.
Motive? Perhaps the wizard is a better singer than her. 5 money. Sings really loudly. Everyone soundproof their houses. Wants to be a big star. Is extorting me. I've never been extorted before. What a thrill. I mean, that's a word for it, yeah. Alright. Alnuka customer. Welcome to Carlos's All Things You Could Need to Shop.
Are you Carlos?
Just like the name of the shop, that's me. How cool is that? My shop has my name in it.
So cool. My company also has my name in it.
What's your company called?
Frog Detective Crime.
Frog Detective. Oh, I've lost my accent. Oopsies.
Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency.
What's your name? Crime? Oh my god. What is happening?
No. I'm the Frog Detective.
That's not really a name though, more of a title.
I suppose you're right.
My shop actually has my name in it.
Cool. I'm jealous. Thanks.
In Warlock Woods, we all are our biggest fans. Being conceited is a social construct. Societal construct. We have detected it, hence my shop is so popular. I support threats among other things.
Well, that's great.
My office neighbor Lobster Cop has a picture of himself right above his desk.
You know Lobster Cop?
Yep.
Holy heck.
I've been a fan forever. When you saw the mystery of the haunted island recently?
Oh, I don't think it was actually me who solved it.
Wait, really? It's all over TV. The dance competition had a lobster in it.
Oh, you must be thinking of Larry. You mean small Larry? No, this is regular.
This was a regular sized lobster.
Yeah. No, Larry is a regular sized lobster. Not the Larry I know.
Oh well, agree to disagree.
I really did solve that mystery. It was me, the detective.
That was really cool.
Thanks.
So you're like the second best detective, I suppose.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Okay. What would you like to know?
The night in question. Where were you last night?
Just here in my shop.
Well, what about when you closed up?
My shop doesn't close. 24 hours. If someone needs a portrait of themselves at 4 a.m.
You're open all the time?
Sure am. Of course, I sleep and eat and look after myself. My customers simply wake up if they need to buy anything.
Where do you sleep?
I sleep standing up. I have never moved. Ever. I'm the most committed shop owner in all of the Warlock Woods. Also the only shopkeeper. So, you know.
Do you ever take breaks?
Sometimes, but I really like it here in my shop. It's where I feel most at home. The extreme shopkeeper lifestyle isn't for everyone, so I take as much work and joy from my work.
Me too. Although I must request that you look after yourself and close the shop if you need a break.
Okay, I promise.
Anyway, did you see anything last night?
Nothing particularly interesting. Why?
The crime.
Huh?
I think I need to question you a little bit more.
Go for it. What would you like to know?
The wizard. Tell me about the wizard. What do you know about the wizard?
Who?
The invisible wizard.
Wait, really? Someone moved in?
Yeah.
The place has been empty for ages. And how can I see if they are invisible? I gotta say hi.
Well, the parade was meant for being saying hi.
Parade?
You know, the parade that everyone... You know, the parade that everyone's been prepping for.
Oh, how nice. Can't wait.
It was destroyed last night.
What? This conversation is a roller coaster of information. I've literally no idea what's happening.
You weren't involved in decoration at all?
Nope. Should I offer help now? Wait, who's the parade for again? Is it for me?
No, it's for the invisible wizard. She just moved in next door.
Right, okay. Oh dear. The party hats.
Pardon?
Every time we throw a parade, everyone has party hats to wear. Mine was ruined at the last parade. I've been too busy working in my shop to buy a new one.
Oh shit, that sucks. I don't care.
How embarrassing. I can't show up to the one parade without wearing one.
It's no parade, it's over, man.
Do you think it's too late to order one online?
It'll be tight.
Alright, what should I do?
Don't stress, I'll track one down for you before the parade starts.
Oh my gosh, thank you, detective. In the meantime, I'll find a way to repay you. Unfortunately, I don't have any folk portraits just yet.
Not a problem.
What would you like to know? There you go, I already have the party hat. I prepped that one earlier.
Carlos, I have just the thing for you.
No way.
It's a party hat.
No way.
Yes way.
That's epic. That's honestly the most epic thing I've had all day. Thanks, detective. And I don't put that honestly. Honestly, epic is something that I don't often use.
Not a problem?
Incorrect. It was a problem. And you solved it. Just like a true detective.
Thanks.
You made a fan out of me. Here, let me repay you for your work.
Oh no, that's okay.
Detective, I insist to take payment. One money should do it. Sweet, I got a money. Thanks. Oh, I also found this rug at back. Not sure what use it is, but I'm sure you'll be solving these puzzles and... Just take a fucking rug. Don't know why you need it, but just take it. It's been clogging up the shop for ages.
I'll find a use for it. Thanks.
Best of luck solving the mysteries, detective.
Alright.
Carlos, I don't know what accent I was using, but I liked it. Needs a party hat. That's already done. Easy. Notes. Busy boy. Works really hard. Didn't know anything that had happened. It doesn't have a hat. No, I don't have a hat either. Could probably borrow one. Am I even invited to the parade? No, you're a loser. Right, you needed a rug, right? Tell me what you want to know. Well, here's the rug.
Great news.
What is that?
I found you that rug.
What? Holy guacamole! This is great news! Thanks for tracking it down. Now you can track me down. This should do the trick. Wow, it just looks just like new.
Hopefully the band won't notice the mess, and if they do, I can just kill them with my long tongue and flippy arms, and the fact that I secrete poison from my skin.
I don't think they will. They're in a fish tank anyway.
What?
Oh, yes.
They're fish.
Bingo!
Wait, do you mean to tell me you're the most famous band of old time? The Market Buddies?
Yes! They're on the way here.
I saw them live once and I was blown away. Literally, they shot me. And then they had a fan and then someone gave me a blowjob.
I'm excited too. I can't wait for the parade to begin.
I better get back to work so I can solve the mystery before the parade starts.
Before you go, I should get to something in return. Oh, with some building supplies from left over when I made the stage. Is that enough?
Yeah, sure, thanks. That's fine. I gotta give that to someone else now, so this trading sequence is almost over.
That's one money.
Oh, no, that's okay. It's simply a favor.
Don't be silly. I need to bribe you. I insist. Well, we got a money as well, so now we've been successfully bribed with multiple items from multiple people. We nearly got enough money to give to the lady, and we got some building stuff, which I can give to Steve. Long snoot. Oh. Hey, dude.
Questioning me, huh?
Here's your items, dude.
Yo, Ralph. Hello, small frog. I managed to bring and track some items down for the building supplies. Oh, that is great. What exciting news. I'd love to use them if you're okay to hand them over. Of course, you strange fuck. I love you, but you are quite odd. And just like that, he sawed his house in half. Excellent, thank you so much. Of course, I must pay you for this. Oh, there's no really, there's no niche. I won't hear it. I cannot. My ears are two-dimensional. Please take the money.
Alright, we got enough money to, I guess, be extorted now, which is cool.
Also,
I think we need to do this honorary pirate. Fuck yes.
Me, a pirate? No way. I'll talk like this from now on.
Yes, you have the treasure collecting skills of the finest pirates. For this, I must award you a special prize. Here, take this hook. Alright, and we give that hook to a different lady. Alright, oops, shit.
Sorry, I don't really know why I said that.
I missed that. I'm pretty sure they said something about him being a papa. A dad.
Okay, we've got a hook now. Oh, it's a pirate hook. Gotcha.
Alright.
Let's go talk to this lady.
Pardon me. Question me all you like. Oh no, she had just a normal voice, didn't she?
I'm back.
You're back! Yep.
I found your hook.
Oh my stars. Thank you so much. I've confessed my son right away.
That's okay.
Wow. I would repay you for this hook.
Oh, that's okay. I got it for free.
Nothing is free in the world. Just kidding, our society is really progressive and often things are actually free. As a sign of my gratitude, feel free to use my house whenever you need it. It's fairly simple, but beautifully decorated at least. I have a phone too. Great, I'll be sure to use it at some point. Thank you, Susan. Okay, that's gonna be... I'm gonna need the house for the phone number, and when I get the phone number, I can go in there. Easy. Done. Look at that. Wait. Look at this beautiful house. Can't sleep in the bed and it makes me sad. Alright, we're about to be extorted.
Yes.
This lady's voice is...
I really love questions.
There's your 5 money. Ah, Mary.
How's the extortion going?
I think I've got your 5 money.
Really? I didn't think the extortion would work so quickly. That's excellent news.
I'm really good at being extorted. It's, I guess you could say, my profession.
How so? Oops. Anyway,
Anyway, do you have that information for me?
totally. Listen, I saw the postman drop off a parcel. They ran the parcel down by the old good store. Couldn't see who was giving it to, but it's someone here in town. Bad news, the person who mailed his mail told you I don't think he'll mind if you called him up. I'll have his number because we fuck. Violently and viciously every night.
Cool, could I have the number?
Absolutely.
I got a phone number, now I can go and call for Barry's one last night stand.
Thank you for giving me this money. I'm really excited to visit for your wood.
I'm excited for you.
I just left to wait till the parade is over.
Of course. It's just polite.
See you around.
Alright. Ugh. So now we got no money, but a phone number. And so it's gonna turn out the person that destroyed it was the wizard all along. Alright. So now we just walk in here. I'm gonna use this phone.
Who should I call? I don't have any friends to call.
Alright, let's call the phone mysterious number. Oh, I like this dude. It's Barney. Don't text and drive.
Hello, it's Barney. I have you on speaker. Hey, Barney. Hello. Who am I talking to? Lobster Cup. What, diddly? No, I was tricking you. Who is this, Noodle? I'm a detective calling about an incident that happened last night at Warlock Woods. I didn't do it. Do what? Whatever you're calling about wasn't me. Are you sure? What did I do? Last night, someone destroyed a parade which was being set up for the new resident of the town, the Invisible Wizard. I was told you were in the area when it happened. Oh, yeah, I was dead. Didn't destroy anything if that's what you're asking. Was just delivering a parcel. Who you were delivering it to? An alien. What was her name? Oh, Lola. I don't think there's anyone in this town called Lola. Must have been someone who lives there. The address was under parcel, though I can't remember exactly what house it was. Sorry. Could it be the Invisible Wizard? Do you remember where the parcel was sent from? Oh yeah, I deliver a lot of parcels from them. It was from the WizBay.net headquarters. That sounds really familiar. Have I heard that name before? That's right. It's like a popular porn site. I go on there every day. I browse, I watch, and I even pay for their subscription service because I am an addict. I know Mandy does a lot of stuff from there, but this wasn't for her. You know what was in the package? Some sort of shoe, I think. Maybe a pair of shoes. Did you get a good look at them? It was pretty dark. I have no recollection of really seeing anyone, not even a face. Weird. Warlocker's Woods is pretty dark, but I haven't seen much trouble seeing anyone before. Me neither. It wasn't much darker than normal either. All I remember is a blue dress with stars on it. I'm pretty stumped on this case, Barney. You know if there was any clues left behind? Signature on delivery slip or something? I didn't get them to sign it, but I remember something dropping at the entrance of the woods. I tried to call out and tell them, but they'd stumbled off before I noticed. At the entrance to the woods, you say? I'll check it out. Is it gonna be like a glass slipper situation? That'd make me very happy. Motive.
Accidentally crashed his van into the Jack of Roseberry without realizing. Cool guy. Didn't see it was delivering to. Lola. Responsible driver. Had me on speaker. Should drop, yeah. This case gets bigger and bigger. Glasses. This must be the thing Bonner was talking about. They're glasses. I got glasses! Cool! Oh, and the name engraved on the arm. The Invisible Wizard. Well then, I should try and return these to the wizard. You know, I'm called it from the it's called it from the start. It's gonna be the Invisible Wizard. Just either didn't like it. In this case, I'm gonna say lost glasses, didn't know where to go. Good papa, look at that papa. Oh, look at that papa. Hello, is anyone home? I found these glasses. Now we're loading. And we've hit the end of the detective series. Oh, crap. Terrifying. I know that's where the Invisible Wizard is. I'm just curious if there's anything else, like hidden little nips and bumps and things, because it's always fun when there's like a little hidden secret or two. Like a broom, like witches would have. Burn her at the stake. Okay, nothing at the moment, so. Coat hangers. Right, this is a game of mystery go hide and seek. It's the crab again! There are a lot of boxes. Hello. Pop. Mystery wizard, mystery wizard, mystery wizard. I'm gonna get this wizard a nice coat. Pop. Okay. Oh, this is not terrifying. So many fucking pies. What the fuck? Should go ham on them pies. Another crab! And fish. And a magnet. And a frog. I like that. That's a cute frog. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to walk on these boxes, but I did, so... Nothing? Hello?
Ha! Who's there? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I'm the detective.
Oh, thank goodness! You're here to solve the mystery.
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't know where my glasses are, so solve that as soon as possible, please. Thanks in advance.
I found your glasses, ma'am. You think these are yours?
Yes, I can see again. That was so quick. You should get a promotion. I don't remember calling a detective to solve this, but I must have done. Otherwise, why would you be here, right?
Yep. Well, no. Actually, I'm here to solve a different mystery.
Which one?
Whoa, I nearly dropped off everything off of my face. I don't mean to ruin the surprise, but, town was sending up a parade for you. Sorry to tell you that last night someone destroyed it. I'm trying to figure out why.
Oh, fuck.
You know, I've noticed that your house is littered with decorations. Where were you last night?
I was on Whiz Bay. I got some new shoes. I picked express delivery. They arrived last night.
Oh, you're Lola?
Yes. Back to my alibi. I went to pick up my shoes from the delivery guy. And then I dropped my glasses.
Oh, yes.
And that's all I have to say about that. You sure? Yes, I think someone must have destroyed the parade. Perhaps one of my enemies.
You have enemies? Like, magical beings, folk, dementors? Is Harry Potter one of your enemies?
Yes.
I'm okay, just let me know who, then.
The guy. Evil guy.
Sorry, what the fuck? Enemy? Evil guy, my enemy? Evil guy.
Yeah.
Are you making this up?
No, evil dude is really my enemy.
Do you mean evil guy?
Evil guy.
Your enemy?
Yeah, yes. Probably.
Where can I contact evil guy?
Oh, he's not able to be contacted. He's very mysterious and not available right now. Or even. Anyway, he must have destroyed the parade. Case solved, we did it. Well done, wow. Too bad he's not able to be apprehended, but at least we continue with our lives.
Lola, you've been dishonest.
Yes.
I'm really sorry. It was me. I was in an accident, I swear. I fell over, and then I pissed in my pants, and then I knocked everything over, and my shoes fell off, and then I fell down the stairs, and I bit my tongue.
You destroyed the parade, didn't you?
Maybe. I didn't know the parade was with me. That's so nice. I ruined it.
Hey, Akai. Welcome back to the land of the wakeness.
When I dropped my glasses, I couldn't find the way home. I was bumping you and everything.
What happened when you got home?
I had some chips stuck to me, so I ate those, and then I just hid.
Why didn't you tell anyone that happened?
I'm so embarrassed by it. I only just moved in. I've already made a big mistake. I'm a very shy lady detective. I find myself invisible so no one can see me.
Must have been why nobody saw you last night.
Yes, I suppose.
Can you become, not invisible, invisible, visible?
If you insist. Ta-da!
You're a frog like me.
Yes.
I'm slightly disappointed.
What?
Well, it's just that I had a good joke prepared. I'll do it anyway. Okay, so imagine instead of a frog, you're revealed to be a lizard.
Oh no.
Okay, so you've just been revealed, okay? Pretend.
Okay, it's me, a lizard.
Well, so you're not so invisible wizard lizard after all. You're an invisible lizard.
Yeah, it was a good joke.
I thought so.
Detective, are you going to tell everyone?
Yep.
I'm brand new and it was a mistake. I'm worried that if you tell everyone what they did, they will be upset.
I think they'd forgive you right away.
But what if they don't? I want to make a good first impression. When we go outside, can you please tell them it was the evil guy?
But that's a fib.
A white lie, perhaps, but who is it harming, really?
Evil guy.
Evil guy isn't real.
This is a moral dilemma, Lola.
Just like my favorite episode of Perroy. It's your choice, detective. Let's face the music.
Well, this is a moral dilemma, hey? The motive. Never moves till the culprit needs glasses. Done? Look at us go. Thank you for the hydrate. I've only got a tiny bit of hydrate left, so after this I'll need to fill up my water bottle.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Lola.
Hi, Lola.
I am a frog.
Just like me.
We're so glad you could make it, Lola. I'm sorry there's been so much commotion to get out and get the parade ready for you.
Somebody destroyed it last night.
Mary, don't tell her that.
Yes, I was.
I can't remember Mandy's voice. That'll be fine.
Sorry, someone destroyed it, Lola. The detective's been trying to figure out who.
Thank you for the hydrate, by the way.
Well, Detective, have you solved the mystery?
I hope it wasn't me.
I'd be surprised if it was any of us.
I wasn't. I'm looking at you, Ralph.
What?
Well, there's some stuff to tell you.
I just don't trust that guy.
Rude.
I'm not rude anymore. I had food.
I don't think that's how it works.
I didn't do
I didn't do it.
Well, I guess we'll find out in a moment.
So many voices. Far out. Hurts my flame thingies.
Go ahead, Detective. I don't know what to choose. Truth or lie, everyone? Truth or lie? Evil guy did it or Lola did it? It's a moral dilemma. Anyone? I'm not sure what to choose. I don't know. I'll say evil guy did it. Let's let Lola have a break.
Well, solved the mystery.
Who was it?
It was Evil Guy.
Who?
Evil Guy is Lola's nemesis. He's very evil guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He snuck into the last night and destroyed everything because he hates Lola.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because he's made of slime, he got away before I could apprehend him.
Yes, so unfortunate.
However, Lola's been cast a very special spell that makes sure he never returns.
Well, evil guy sucks.
Yeah, I'm sorry that to Lola.
It's okay. At least nobody was there, right? Right.
I'm sorry I couldn't catch Evil Eye, but now we know Lola is safe and everybody is happy that she's here.
Yeah. I'm sorry that he caused such a big mess. Really irresponsible, if you ask me. I'm sure he feels really bad about it, and we want you to forgive him. Isn't he evil?
I don't remember your voice, Barney. Yeah, I thought he was evil.
He's Barney.
Hi. Yeah, he's evil. Evil guy.
Well, case solved. Much delay. Sorry.
Well done, detective.
Thanks. Should we get to the parade started?
We didn't have time to finish up the decoration, sorry, Lola. Don't mind at all. I'm just happy to be here.
Let's party!
Excellent. We did it, everyone. We solved 2 frog detective mysteries. Crab. Hell yeah. Look at us go. We did it. The keys. Fan Gamer Private Division, Meredith Hall, Liam, Bellin, Peter, Sophie, Owen, Joe, Aiden, Ashley, Izzy, Chad, Ian, Marigold, Ben, Cecil, Ricky, Jennifer, Geoff, Lolita, Jenny, Papa, Matt, Molly, and Lola, Leji, Jess, Noddy, and family and friends. Noddy the dog is the best. I've always wanted to learn how to play the accordion. One day I will. I think we did it. Oh, I got the achievement fibber. Heck. I lied for Lola. Look at us go. My lovely notebook.
Rogue Detective Crime Solving Agency, for Rogue Detective speaking. How may I solve your mystery?
Oh, detective.
Supervisor.
That's me, the supervisor.
I'm aware.
Great job on solving the invisible misery mystery. That was a head scratcher.
It sure was.
I was stuck to cover with someone called Evil Guy.
Oh, yes. I mean, yeah.
I checked on my files. I didn't have any information on an evil guy anywhere. You'd think with a name like that, he'd show up right away.
It was a one-off crime.
Yes, I suppose.
I can't live like this. Supervisor, evil guy isn't real. I'm sorry to say so, but I lied on the report.
What?
I'll explain in detail another time, but the real culprit was the wizard. She wanted to avoid the embarrassment, so as to pin it on a fictional character, evil guy. It is, she said, just to be kind. I'm not sure I made the right decision.
Even if it's hard, we should always try to tell the truth.
I understand. I hunted my badge and my gum.
Why do you not have a badge? Or gum? How would you even chew gum? You don't have teeth.
So I can keep my position here?
Well, you're self-employed, so yeah. You should remember to tell the truth whenever it's safe and possible.
I promise. So much disappointing there's no such thing as evil guy. I'd love to solve a real crime one day.
That might come true quicker than you think.
Whoa!
I just got a call about doozy of a case, detective.
That sounds exciting.
It is, but that's also the most challenging case I've ever sent you on. Confident in your abilities, but you might need to back me up on this one.
Oh? Like who?
I'm gonna send a special lobster to help you with the case.
Really? Lobster Cup has some advantages. I want you to slow him down?
Nonsense, detective. You're so very capable mystery solver. I think you're in the ready to be a new number one.
You're making me blush.
You'll be okay.
So where am I headed next?
Can't say over the phone. It's too sensitive.
Well,
Head to the train station. Left the ticket for you there. Train will take you to where you need to be. Good luck, detective. Think you can handle it?
I can handle anything.
We did it, everyone. We beat the game. After the detective has left. A mystery? I love my notebook. Someone's trying to steal my notebook. Later at the station. Look at the frog detective go.
Frog Detective will return in... Oops. Cowboy County. Corruption at Cowboy County. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I can click the continue button? Does that just let me choose the other option? Because that'd be nice. Oh no, just... Wow, so that's those are the two Frog Detective games out so far, and there's another one coming out this year. So I'm keen. Oh, goddamn. Cool. Cool. Super duper cool. Alright, I don't think I've got anything else in mind for tonight to do, so I might end it here. But Slim's playing Metopia, so we're gonna go raid Slim. So let's do that. Gonna start the raid. Everyone jump in. Say hello to Slim. Bit of a shorter stream, I know. But still, worthwhile. I hope you all had fun. I love your faces. I love you all. We're gonna jump over to Slim's. See you tomorrow. Probably gonna play some Minecraft or something tomorrow, or maybe just relax. I'm not really sure. Jump into Slim, raid Slim, and we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3,